Boo. I think we are live. What's up, dudes? First things first, this is a video to announce that I am having a live show this Saturday. All my gear was set up to go into the streaming system rather than my 4K recorder, so I just went with the stream. It was the easiest thing to do. So this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I guess that's midnight in the UK, 4 p.m. West Coast time. Saturday, 7 p.m. That's my normal time. It's the first Saturday of the month, and that's the normal time I do my live show, and so that's when I'm doing my live show. So I hope to see you there then, Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All right, now let me just scroll down and see if we have anybody here. Oh, look, we got a whole bunch of people. Oh, my God, and the Blues is here. Jeez, it's like you cast out a reel, you don't know what you're going to pull in. But this is just the live show to announce the live show. That's how I'm rolling this week. Oh. Yo, what's up, Blackie? Thanks, Earth Skills. He says, nice LP. I agree, though. I don't like the strap button. I got to get strap locks for it. I'm not liking that strap button. It's giving me agita. Agita? Something like that. Yo, what's up, dudes? We got Shane here. Shane, we should have done like a minor blues. That's right, it's not a strat. It's independent. We have independent volumes here. Had to happen at some point. Digging the LP. A lot of people saying nice axe. Digging the LP. In the Blue says our video will be up this weekend. Stay tuned. Pretty cool. Nice. I hope I don't look too stupid. God. Every time I see myself on video, I have a touch of the stupids. Can you put 11 knobs on your LP? I can. I have a set of 11 knobs. I have 2. Yeah, people liking the LP. So Guitar Center had just a couple of days ago. It was probably to push their numbers before the end of the month, but they dropped the prices on a bunch of LPs like a few days ago. They all sold. But they had a 2017 Les Paul Gold Top. Not the dark back. That's the one I really want. I want the one with the dark back, but it was the light back. You know, it was the lighter wood. Almost like the tan. But it was normally, I think they had it up for $15.99. It was $300 off. It was $12.99 for 2017. Looked pretty. It was in mint condition with the hard shell case. $12.99 for that Les Paul. Took every fiber in my being. When are you going to Deutschland? The end of the month, the end of September. I'm looking forward to it. In fact, I might be Skyping later with Robert Baker, and seeing what's going on with it, comparing notes. You know. What's up, Hank? Pixie, can I ask what gauge strings you're using? I think on this right now, I got 11s. That these are feeling like 11s. They could be 10s. No, I don't think so. That's feeling like 11. Hey, what's up, East Boston? Shane and I were just in East Boston at the airport. What's up, RJ? What brass buckets are in the Les Paul? 1, 2, you know, or 2 or 3? You know, I have no idea. I'm not an expert on the Gibson stuff. I can tell you that it's a 2012 model. So, you Gibsonologists can figure that out for me. It's a 2012. 2012, and it's the precise model is a mouthful. It's the Les Paul Standard Premium Plus. Greetings from soggy Louisiana. Yeah, my heart's been breaking with the images I've been watching online. You know, it just sucks getting displaced, being out of your house. God, it's like, you know, we have like a room where we have a bathroom worked on, and we're like, it's like literally losing your whole house. You know, it's like it's the worst. It's like and it's so many people. It's crazy. You know, if we ever had that here, they would. Probably every city is doing the same thing. They're like, what if we got 50 inches of rain in our city? And like Boston, it would be a lot of city underwater. Like Beacon Hill would be an island. It's hard to pick a favorite location to see the marshals of the airport. Yeah. Oh yeah. I have to out In the Blues for his love of luggage. You know, he's like, you know, I really need to hit a Marshalls, and we were, you know, walking down Boylston Street, right past Copley, and right there, giant Marshalls, go right in, and of course I'm tired. I'm like sitting on a sofa. He's over shopping for luggage. He's like, check this out. Like, admittedly, it was pretty nice. Pretty light, too. My video and audio on this live connection is top notch. You know, I just not redid, but I finally got my system to update to like 1703, if you know the Windows builds. I was stuck on 1511. Which was a drag because it was like partially broken. Wouldn't work with Google, wouldn't work with Skype. It only worked with OBS, which sucks. So had to do a little work. See, you should have saw the weird looks. I told you, dude. Getting rid of that old airport, getting rid of that case in the airport, you know, that can get you pulled into a back room. You gotta be real careful getting rid of luggage in an airport. You know, oh, let me just leave this bag here in the middle. They'd be evacuating the whole friggin' place and doing a full cavity search on you. Welcome to Boston. Pull him in the back there, Billy. Let's check him for contraband. Yeah, Windows 10. Windows 10. Have you ever played an Ovation Ultra? I don't know what the Ultra. I don't know the GP Grand Booba. It's probably not it, but yeah. I have an Ovation. I have the custom Balladeer Ultra Balladeer. I don't know. It's see the headstock right there, right y'all, above said finger, right there. In fact, I just worked on the yeah, you asked before you got rid of the case. Yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, I like Ovation. They have very electric style necks on them, which makes it easy to play. So I'm a fan. I'm a fan of I like the old ones though. Like, so as they got later and later in the build years, the bowl got shallower and shallower, and I like the deep bowl, and that got harder and harder to come by. No, it's actually red, but I'd have to. I could probably go futzing with the gain and the. I know it's a little clowny, but that's all right. Looking good right there, though. Nice flame. If I do say so myself. How about some Bakken? I'm trying to remember my I can't think of any Bakken off the top of my head. Dream Warriors. How are you digging the asymmetrical neck on your LP? I like it. I find it it's actually a touch flat on the back. I mean, coming from a Strat, I suppose everything feels a little flat in the back. Right. Would you consider playing through an amp? Yeah, I'd consider it. I'd give it some consideration. It's on my to-do list. I almost want to say he plays it down here. Speaking of PRS Phil's interview with Paul today was awesome. I got to check that out. I didn't have a chance to watch it live. I'll take a look-see at that. Does your LP have fret nibs? Yeah, this has fret nibs. I don't think that I don't know if the 2017 LPT that I was looking at, which sold very quickly, it's long gone. I don't know that did. They were talking about a rolled fingerboard. Did they make a change in 2017 where they didn't have fret nibs? This is a 2012. Picks what interface are you running? A Focusrite Scarlett 18i20. The correct answer is the Scarlett 18i20. I'm going through the just the instrument interface. Is that a Chibson? No, this is a Gibson. A lot of negativity in chat during the PRS interview. Yeah, I'm sure, because people get Paul there, and they're like, and another thing, that neck I got sucked. It's like, you know, what's the guy gonna do? People want to vent. It's like, it's like you're dying out. I'm dying up here. Yeah, you know, it's gonna happen. So, you almost, you know, there's some dudes when they do the live shows, especially if they have a guest, just to remain focused, they'll put they'll turn the live comments off, and then put the comments on after the whole live thing is over. But it's to make them focus on the content rather than the comment section. Hey, look at that! I got $1 from the man. Thanks, buddy. That's one of my retirement dollars. Don't mock it. Yeah, Pow's like, wow, $1. Pow, I think you can beat it, bro. Funny thing is, Paul couldn't see the chat. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. Dark Knight says, dude, thank you for making videos. You always motivate me to keep playing. Keep up the good work, buddy. Well, thanks. That's much appreciated. I try to keep motivated too. You know, any of you guys homeowners, can you relate to this story where, you know, you get a floor in your dirt floor garage, and that just makes the driveway look like crap? So a year later, you finally say, all right, well, we'll get the driveway, and then the driveway gets put in. And then the next thing you know, you have to rip the doors off your garage because they're way too long and they come up to the hinges because you have old barn-style doors. And you're realizing, like, those doors are never going back on again. So you smash the doors off. And then once that's done, right, because this whole thing is just going to spiral out of control. Hey, thanks, Rockin' Donkey. And then the next thing you know, you're buying, like, overhead garage door openers, but they need electricity and you don't have electricity out there. So the next thing you know, you're digging a trench in your backyard, but you hit a bunch of shale. They won't let you. They won't let you, you know, run a conduit through there without covering it in concrete. So you have to buy 1,000 pounds of concrete. And that's my whole week. And it just went in. We just got it signed off by the electrical inspector, which is always good. Hey, Terry, what's up, buddy? Dig it with no pick guard. Yeah, and if you notice, there's no hole either. This particular model, and Gibson, I guess, has a whole line. Maybe the whole standard line comes like this. Certainly the Premium Plus came like this. The pick guard's in the case with the screw. You can put it on yourself if you want, but it comes without it, and there's no hole in the body. It's up to the user whether they want to have it put on at some point. And I like that. I like it without the pick guard. The one I was looking at, the T I was looking at the other day, did have the pick guard, but no money. No money to do that, despite this $10, which is super appreciated. You know, the fall projects have been killing me. And plus, I got to go to friggin' Germany in 3 weeks, you know. I like this patch. Which patch is this? Is this just my straight up dual rig? I don't think it is. It sounds slightly different. I'm thinking it might be. It is. See, I knew it. My ears, I tell you, they're pretty good. We're pretty good. Screen just lit up. It's actually the British American hard rock. Very similar to the other one, but a little bit more mid-pushed. A little bit more straight down the line. So is that a new Les Paul? No, I got this a year ago. But can you believe it's been a year? I got this right after my October, right, live show. So I did my live show the beginning of October, and people were like, what are you going to get for a guitar? And I was like, I think I might get a Les Paul. And then like 3 days later, I had traded somebody my Select Strat for the Les Paul. Dixie, did you sell an EVH recently? No, I haven't sold, nope, not me. I don't own an EVH. I have Charvel. Same difference, right? They seem to be extremely similar in quality and build. Yeah, it's a nice Topola. Probably right about there. You can probably see the flame, maybe the best. That's what's so hard about getting a gold top, right? Because they do the flame so well. Is that guitar a new, beautiful antique? This is a brand new guitar. Not brand new. It's a 2012, though. Though I managed to give it a whack it earlier, and my heart stopped. I've already dinged it. I already gave it a little ding here. How's the Ibanez Les Paul doing? It's doing great. In fact, that was right next to this. I almost picked that up. But I hadn't played this one in a little bit, and I was like, oh, you know. And I'm like, oh, right. Really love this guitar. Hey, thanks, Teaching Low. God, man, you guys are awesome. That's so appreciated. Did you have any beers before the show? No, in fact, I'm working off a coffee. It got chilly. It gets a little too cold for beer. Plus, I've had some friends over that are beer drinkers, and I'm like, yeah, go hit the fridge. I don't know what's left in there. What's the name of the software? That's TH3 by Overloud. I don't know if they're doing it any longer, but... And I should have thrown it out. I've been so busy. It's all going to end, though. The kids, this is it. This is it, dude. You know, they add this is the greatest, you know, time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It really is. Kids go back to school next week. But, yeah. TH3 just ran a sale. I don't know if it's going on any longer. You may want to check their website, but it was much cheaper. I think it's normally $2.99. It might have been like $1.79. It's a pretty good discount. California's like 110 with 90% humidity. Yeah, we had a little bit of humidity, but it's blowing out right now, and you can feel it's getting crisp. I could smell someone was running their wood burning stove. Did you pick up that Rosking Mustang 3? I know. What was the other one I played? There was like a pink was it a pink Squire? We'll go a little bit longer. Hope to see 2018 Kramer guitars at Winter NAMM. Yeah, you know, there's been people are talking. There's been a little chatter out there that Kramer's making a comeback. So we'll see. Yeah, we had the tone paint, right? Cloudy and cool with a kind of a breeze up in Toronto today. Yeah. It was, you know, it's so typical, right? We get a little bit cooler and drier. It's like, it's all right. But then a much drier and cooler air mass is, you know, going to push in behind it. And as it does, it just squeezes all that moisture together. It just gets more and more humid. You're like, oh my God, then boom. Sometimes rain. But this time it was just cloudy. It was just too dry. Wasn't enough moisture in the air to wring rain out of it. Just a whole bunch of clouds, and then boom, it was through. And boy, you can feel the difference now. Little Canada airmail. What pick are you using? I'm using this one. That one right there. Ye old 3 mil. I guess that's called the UFO 3, right? That's what I've been working on. Picks, yeah, you can get the UFO 3s right over at Dawman. See? Come on, you. Feels like the low E. That feels pretty in tune. But that isn't. right, you're still here. That's what happens when you pick up a guitar. You're like, oh, right, little jamming. Oh, that's good, though. But I'm almost out of friggin' sweetener. I don't know what the hell's going to happen. Can you duck walk around the room while playing? I can't duck walk around the room, period. Dude, my duck walking days ended about 31 years ago. Positive grid software. Yeah. It's good. I think TH3 is better. Yeah, you're right. What's up, New Jersey? Anyone else find it more difficult to play with a ring on your hand? Yeah, but I find life's a lot easier with it. Like that. You can take it off, but I'd say take off at your own risk. I remember he used to do like a live thing, right, where he would duck walk. In fact, he would do that, right? He'd go like, or certainly like the little tippy toe, right? The Angus tippy toe. He'd go like, and eventually he'd be like, with one hand up. Of course, he could do it a lot cleaner than I can. See you, Ronkin' Knocky. Thoughts on Chili Peppers Killer? I like Chili Peppers. I remember when I turned to my, but it was the early Peppers, right? True Men Don't Kill Coyotes. And I remember playing that for a buddy of mine, and he was way into, like, you know, all kinds of punk and stuff and alternative. I was like, yeah, check out Chili Peppers. He was like, meh. I'm like, really? seen Duke Levine. I have. And I have a cassette from him from like 1987, 1989, something like that. I forget the... But I've been a Duke Levine fan for years. Before he went on, he went on tour with who? Was it Tanya Tucker? Before that, he was around here. And then he he took off and went on tour for a number of years. And then he was in New York City for a number of years, and now he's back up here. Hey, what's up, Peter? Hey, what's up, Brian? Some Boston. Damn it. Where the hell is my friggin... The problem is my kids are taking all my kids are taking my tuners. Oh, you know what? I got a tuner in this stupid thing. Let me see here. Yeah. A little sharpola. You're a little on the sharp side there, kid. And by that I only mean the instrument. There we go. See ya. That's your problem right there. You're a little. See how that's clutching like that? That tells me I got a little friction problem in the. Now if I leave that, see it's working itself. It's almost like you have to back off before it's fully. Yeah, see it working its way up. It's crazy. You can't see it, but trust me, it is. You see that? No, you can't. But if you could, you would see it. I don't like the look of that one. Looking a little flat there. Look at the hole. We were flat across the board. That's looking good. It's saying it's good. Yeah. That's it. Pre-live show, live show. Exactly. See, Electro Omega gets it. See, he gets it. He knows. It's a pre-live show, live show. I mean, come on. It's all the kids are doing that now. Not sus helps me to reapply it often. Yeah, I got this is what I use. It's by Graphtech. It's called is it by Graphtech? No, it's by GHS. Sorry GHS for attributing your product to someone to another. It's René Martinier Graphite All Guitar Lube. That's what I usually use right there, but you can't see it because it's too close. But anyway, you get the idea. It's a little tube, little tubular like that. That's what I usually use. Irregular PewDiePie, yeah. Send a check. You're like a broke PewDiePie. Any new guitars lately? No. I've had to, you know, punch myself in my own head a few times and go, snap out of it. I've been hypnotized by a few guitars lately, but I can't be sucked in. You know, it's Bad timing. Bad timing. Best thing to watch is smoke a blunt too. That's high praise, bro. You need to make a P90 bass guitar your next one. I actually looked at a couple of P90 guitars. You know, of course you could get an SG, but I don't know, might have to go Les Paul. But yeah, you know, it's on my radar. It's the, you know, the one set of pickups I just don't have in my collection, and I do like that biting sound. One of the things I like about this guitar is that it's so bright, and that the pickups aren't super high output. I can tell when I plug in what I'm getting for output. Ozzy played Bark at the Moon during the lunar eclipse. Yeah, I shared that video on my Facebook page. At first I was like, what the hell is this? Why do they keep going up to the sky? And I was like, oh, wait. Ah, shit. That's a good one. And no coffee? No, I just drank it. This is like my 4th cup. That might explain something. So how many people do we have here? Do we have a few people? 165 peak. Jesus. That's nice. That's feeling some love out of the blue. That's going to be the name of my new channel, Out of the Blues. Thanks for hanging out, Metalhead Hippie. Dunkin' at Starbucks. Even though I'm from Massachusetts and, you know, I was raised on Dunks, Starbucks. I like coffee-flavored coffee. Hey, what's up, Whip? If you could open for anyone, who would you want to open for? Oh God, who? Doesn't it kind of have to be Van Halen, right? Though that comes at my own peril. Like I should pick like the world's. I need to open for like the world's worst guitar player, not the world's best guitar player. All right, there's a strategy in that. Dunkin's has an odd flavor. Yeah, you know, Dunk's is a Colombian coffee, which is a mild coffee, and I just don't like that flavor, you know. And a lot of times Dunk's coffee can sit on the burner for a long time at a pretty high temperature because they serve their coffee really friggin' hot. And, you know, it's just very watery. I like a creamier coffee. I'm sure their quote-unquote half and half or cream is, like, way watered down. They've really corporatized like the whole thing in the last, say, 20 years. Cumbies for coffee, cheap ass, yeah. Cumbies, oh, they're making a push. They're trying to get the we just had a Mary Lou's open up, and we get what's the other one we get? Mr. Donut? No. Yeah, is that it? What's the other one? There's one more. Tim Hortons, yeah. No. It's not Mr. Donut. What the hell is it? Can't think of it. But you know that other one. Mr. Donut of Quincy, Santa. Yeah. Hey, real question is Sumatra, Verona. This is, what is this? This is it Costa Rica? I think it's Costa Rica. Sumatra doesn't come until, really late October. Honeydew, there it is. Thanks. Sean got it. Sean, you win, bro. You win. That's it. Yeah. Little Dreamer, is it? No, that's not it. I don't know it off the top of my head. Sorry. Something like that. It's something. Hortons are just starting to go to Canada. Yeah, I haven't seen. Yeah. Who has the best clam chowder in Boston? It's tough to say. There's a few different ones out there that are pretty good. Legal Seafood's the easy answer, but they're very commercial now. You'd be better off to go to like not the Union Oyster House. That's crap too. I'd go to like a what's that place? I'd almost go to like the Omni Parker House, like that hotel, or any one of the top hotels in the city, the Ritz-Carlton, or even like the Four Seasons. Those restaurants are really high end. You'll get a really good clam chowder in there. A lot of other people, they're just buying friggin' illegal seafood clam chowder and heating it up in the back. All right, guys, what time is it? 10:49. All right, we'll go till 11. Jesus. This live show got out of control. I blame Terry. Oh, all right. Here we go. Jeez. Getting friggin'... I'm getting marks on me. Yeah, so if it's like tomato based, that's like the New York. The clear, like you say, green meanie, it's more of like, it's a more of a clear broth. And then up here, it's all cream broth. You know. Opinions on Buckethead. Can you play any? I can't play any, and but I'm a huge fan of his work. What's the best K bar in Boston? I don't know, but the one I always remember, and it's long gone, but it had the name. It was across from the WBCN on Boylston Street. So whatever the number is, across from 1265 Boylston Street. In fact, 1265 Boylston Street now is a Guitar Center, but back then it was WBCN. And you go down, you go past it, and directly across from that was the Boston Ramrod. What patch am I using? I'll give you the name. It's called British American Hard Rock. British American Hard Rock. Deep Space Nine. Yeah. Gotta work that volume knob. Your kids play guitar? No, my daughter plays trumpet. My son plays saxophone. Mostly Barry, but also alto, and uke. He's been obsessing on the ukulele lately. He's playing Highway to Hell earlier. And there's some interest in maybe playing bass in my son, but he's got to finish his summer assignment before he's getting the bass out of me. So those are the terms. He's got an assignment due next week. Get it done. And if I bring that bass up now, they will never get that done. It'll be a whole new obsession. So I know. Get your assignment done. As soon as I see your assignment's done, I'll bring the bass up. So, see you, Daryl. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up here in a few minutes, in about 8 minutes. You're using TH3, I am. See you, Lunesta. Hope to see you Saturday night, guys. That's the next time I will be live. This was the pre-live live show that, was supposed to be 10 minutes and turned into 60. But, it happens. little beaver in the buff. Little beaver in the buff coat. Alright, dudes, that's my last little riff of the night. 10:54. We're going to wrap this up. I actually started it a little bit before 10, so this is just about 60 minutes. And that's a wrap. Though not rap. You know, I mean, let's not go nuts. Alright, dudes, you've been awesome. I will see you Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And looking forward to it. Maybe let me know what guitar I should be cracking out. Should I do the Les Paul again? Kind of had fun playing it tonight. Maybe do that again. But I'll figure it out. I have 36 hours or so. Get my act together. All right, guys. I will see you Saturday night. And until then, thanks for hanging out, and rock on.